right now for this group.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Derek White is out there with Johnson. Then it's Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And for Detroit, Hayes and Cunningham, the backcourt pair. Isaiah Stewart out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Bey in at the 3, the small forward. When you know you're on a championship contender group, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year?
Some of that depends on the leadership you have in the locker room. Certain guys have an ability to keep everyone engaged and motivated and also loose and light in that locker room. So it does matter.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Hayes the pass to Stewart. To the inside, Cunningham, and he converts the layup.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
To the middle, here's Johnson. Another shot, and the layup is good.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Hayes, bounce pass. The Pistons working the ball around now. Markkanen can't get it to go. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Jordan, banked in off the glass.
Well, that's interesting. Out in space, the defender challenging DeAndre Jordan's shot. Makes some contact, but it doesn't bother him.
Now, here's Cunningham. His last outing, 16 points for him. Bey passes to Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Stewart.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Now here's Murray. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Atlanta. The shake. And it's off the back rim, no good. For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off the loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
The pass to Harden. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And also like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry it.
He could put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run 2 at him, he will immediately find the open man.
And he knocks down the first one. Bey hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now here's Murray, covered by Hayes. Lobs it up for Jordan.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
He lobs it up, and the dunk by Stewart.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now here's Murray. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. White looking around. That shot off. And the Pistons now going the other way. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens, though, is it toughens them up a bit mentally, and they figure out how to close it out next time.
It's his first trip to the line.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Olynyk is checked in for Detroit. Hayes hits them both. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's White. 17 points for him last game against Atlanta.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
White against Bay. Passes it to Cunningham. 4 on the clock. Stewart passes to Olynyk. Count it.
I think excellent touch from the post, and you get the sense they trust Olynyk here. Fantastic at utilizing his size.
Brooklyn trailing. And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. Ken Burch is checked in for Stewart. Diallo comes in for Cunningham. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Hayes. The Nets also changing it up. Pirtle is checked in for Jordan. Andrew Shamet comes in for James Harden. And Alexander subbed in for Murray.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's McConnell. And Pirtle pulls it down. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Pass to White. Back to Shamet. Now here is Pirtle. Clock at 6. Alexander in the post. He's covered by McConnell. Now Johnson. And Shamet now top of the key. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Detroit, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. McConnell against Johnson. High arcing shot. A shot by McConnell. No good. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 47% here so far. Shamet kicks to White. Back to Shamet. Going inside, Alexander. That's tipped, and he gets it back. Offline with his 3.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Bay, no good. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Right side, White. Pass to Pirtle. Shoots over Bay. Johnson kicks to Shamet. Out to White. Here's Alexander. Now the feed to Pirtle. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. McConnell scanning the floor. There's the pass to Burch. To end the cold streak. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. And the Pistons lead by 2.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's White. Pirtle trying to get open. White, good. White's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Takes a 3. No good. And they'll get another chance. Tie game in Detroit. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And one of the league leaders in steals and deflections, T.J. McConnell, explains how he causes havoc on the floor.
It's all about just reading the way they're passing the ball in. If I see a moment of weakness or they dislodge and give me a chance to get in and get my hand in there, I try to take advantage of it.
He does. He is all hustle.
An undrafted back in 2015, but that energy and effort is what's earned McConnell a place in this league.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what do you think so far from what we've seen from the Pistons?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
T.J. McConnell is out there with Hamidou Diallo. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Birch in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Despite their record, there is optimism around the Detroit Pistons. Killian Hayes said, "We have a fun team. We love seeing each other succeed. We've got a bright future." Coach Dwayne Casey says, "If we bring this same type of intensity, toughness each and every night, then good things will happen." Kevin, back to you.
Detroit tough. Good stuff, DA. Thanks. Here's Alexander. He kicks to Johnson. Here's Pirtle. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feed. Now it's a 5-point Nets lead.
Boy, getting his points the hard way. Jakob has to absorb contact and able to use his strength there.
Markkanen down low. White's there. Markkanen can't get it to go. And so White will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Birch grabs the board. Birch just got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Diallo.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Endorse the man who dunked on Shaq back in the 2019 dunk contest, Hamidou Diallo. It's great athleticism, as we saw.
Oh, no doubt. And not just vertically, guys. Like, he is elite with his wingspan. You know, the question for him, because of his perimeter shooting, can he be consistent enough to get himself between the lines for consistent stretches? But athletically, he's a fit in the NBA.
And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart checked in for Ken Birch. Cunningham comes in for Olynyk. And Hayes subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
And the Pistons with possession here. Following the bucket by the Nets. Cunningham gets the bucket.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Murray outside. Pass to Harden. Pops it up for Jordan.
Jordan's confidence has just grown over the course of his career. DeAndre, for much of it, averaged less than 5 points per game, especially those first couple of years. Look at him now.
Harden against Markkanen. And it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Purdy. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And here's Cunningham. He has 6. 5 on the clock. Here's Hayes. A three-pointer off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 5. Harden right side. Over Cunningham. Harden's shot is off.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Diallo the pass to Cunningham. Kicks it to Hayes. Pass to Diallo. Over Pirtle. Diallo no good. The Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And Harden with the stuff.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Back to Markkanen from downtown. And again, it's the Pistons missing. The Nets with the lead. Pass to Harden. Here's Shamet. He dishes it to Pirtle. Inside. Murray, no good. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now, here's Cunningham, guarded by Harden. Markkanen kicks to Diallo. And the pass to Cunningham. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Cunningham's got 4 this quarter.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
For Diallo. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. We're playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home.
DeAndre Jordan, simply a force around the cup. This guy has rare athleticism.
Now here's Bay. He's coming off a 22-point game against New Orleans. Now here's Hayes. He's covered by Murray. Hayes, no good. And Murray's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Cunningham with it, guarded by Harden. And Pirtle sends it back.
Active defense from Jakob Poeltl. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Now here's Hayes. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
And you know what? He's a great player to run the pick and roll with. I mean, he operates really well in that set, and all he needs is a little bit of daylight, and the young fella is golden.
Harden, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Harden's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Different look here for Detroit. Ken Burge is checked in for Stewart. Olynyk comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Cunningham. Derek White's checked in for Brooklyn. Alexander comes in for James Harden. Now here's Bay. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Here's McConnell. Down by 12. Just 4 to shoot. And Pirtle sends it back. Here's Murray into the lane. Bay against Pirtle. Down low, here's Olynyk. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
You know, I like the fact that Olynyk didn't shy away from mixing it up. Remarkable at scoring despite getting hit.
It's blocked. White against Bay. Passes it to Hayes. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Here's White. It's deflected. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Nets. They're up by 8. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Joined by Dwayne Casey. Tough time protecting the paint so far. What has to change there?
You got to get square. You got to get your body in front of him, contain. You got to live with something, but most of all, you got to get your body in front of him and contain. You got to have a body in front of him.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate the time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They found a nice groove in the second quarter, running out to an 8-point lead. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Nets?
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in the good spots, taking what the defense gives them, not forcing them shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline in the second.
Kenny, what'd you think about Detroit?
They've been out of sync in this one, shooting under 40%. Struggling to create good looks and settling for tough shots. I like to see them drive the basketball more and get easy buckets.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. Starting off the second half, here's Steve Nash's 5. Johnson is out there with Derek White. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's Harden, and it's Jordan in at the center, filling out the middle. Now, here's Cunningham.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Johnson dishes to Murray. Harden outside. Shot clock at 6. And he drives in. Detroit with the rebound.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And a key part, Doris, of Harden's game lately, his rebound.
Right, because his ability to rake and take, get out in transition, make great decisions on the fly, it puts so much pressure on the defense.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
We're talking about a guy with great size and length and athleticism. DeAndre Jordan just keeps pressure on the defense.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Saddiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020 out of Villanova, and he made an immediate impact for the Pistons. Dwayne Casey said he's a coach's dream, adding he's made himself into one of the top three-point shooters of his class, a defender, and he's just scratching the surface. Guy's not bad for a rebuilding team.
And you're right, they got a good one. Thanks.
Well, we've seen that a time or two from Mr. DeAndre Jordan. Nice, easy finish with that dunk.
Now here's Hayes. He's covered by Murray. Pass to Bey. To the paint. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Birch.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Harden, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take. Oh, what a mid-air adjustment. You know, he had to alter his release point, but didn't let it throw off the shot.
Down low, here's Cunningham. The rebound by Harden. Nets leading by 4. There's the dish to Murray. Harden the pass to White. It's blocked. Now here's Cunningham. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Birch. Shoots over White. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Birch has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Timeout called, the Nets. A different look here for Detroit. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Khem Birch. And Diallo subbed in for Hayes. And a change for the Nets. Landry Shamet's checked in for Derek White. Now here's Murray. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
And that's a nice play. Harden sure knows how to use that body and length inside.
Here is Cunningham. James Harden picking up that last basket. With the teardrop, Cunningham's shot is off. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. Shamet with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And Jordan gets it to go. Now it's a 6-point Nets lead.
It is not easy trying to keep DeAndre Jordan off the boards. His combination of length and determination so impressive.
Now here's Cunningham. 10 points for him.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. For the Pistons, Kelly Olynyk comes in for Saddiq Bey. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Cunningham. Then for the Nets, Pirtle, he's checked in for Jordan. And Alexander subbed in for DeJounte Murray. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Now here's McConnell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Driving to the basket. And the layup's good off the glass. Brooklyn leading by 4. Shamet the pass to Pirtle. At the elbow, Harden. And it's denied. And there's the pass to Diallo. To the middle. Here's Stewart. Brooklyn with the rebound. Pirtle's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Inside. No good that time. And the Pistons now going the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Outside, Markkanen. Olynyk against Johnson. 5 to shoot. Olynyk the pass to McConnell. Up and in on the layup. McConnell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the presence of mind from Kelly Olynyk, knowing someone's open, finds him quickly.
Here's Alexander. Here's Pirtle. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pirtle against McConnell. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Nailed from three-point land. Markkanen's got 5 points so far.
And early on, Markkanen has demonstrated how efficient he is from that range. Have to run him off the line.
Passes it to Pirtle. Back to Shamet. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Markkanen can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3 to stop the drought. Rebound, Detroit. 1:10 left in the third quarter of the game. Brooklyn trailing. Stolen by Markkanen. And now the Pistons, fast break. Goes up. The slam cut by Diallo.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Harden outside. Stolen by Markkanen. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. And he finished it off with a lay-in. Markkanen's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pistons.
The defensive intensity must pick up. It hasn't been the same this half.
29 seconds left to play in the third. Johnson kicks to Shamet. 6 to shoot. Pirtle trying to get open. And that one's good. Shamet's got his second bucket. Pistons leading by 3. Now McConnell. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Misses in close. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Pistons lead by 3. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. On the court for the Pistons, we've got Olynyk. T.J. McConnell is out there with Hayes. Then there's Khem Birch, and it's Markkanen in at the 3 spot. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 3-point lead. Up top, Markkanen. He's covered by Shamet. Markkanen passes to Birch. Shot clock at 5. Here's McConnell. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, not on the same page there. And that possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Bays checked in for the Pistons. Cunningham comes in for T.J. McConnell. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets. Murray comes in for Landry Shamet. Nets trail by 3. White the pass to Jordan. Back to White. To the inside. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by White. And that's 18 points for Jordan.
When you think that this guy was so raw and so skinny coming into the league, now DeAndre Jordan brushing off these challenges with ease.
Now here's Bay. Feeds it to Hayes. Cunningham with it. Working on Alexander. Cunningham's shot is off. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Cunningham following the bucket by the Nets. Rebound, Brooklyn. Johnson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Alexander. Back to Murray. For Birch. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And it's a 3-point Nets lead.
Working against size. He's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
Now, here's Birch. Here's Bay. Makes it off the glass.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Got a piece of it. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. And here's Hayes. Olynyk the pass to Cunningham. Olynyk trying to break loose. Cunningham gets the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 1. Well, as we move into the 4th, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Right side, White. Birch grabs the board. The Pistons have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Here's Hayes. And that one is off. So Brooklyn will take it the other way.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Murray with it. Cunningham's there. A step-back shot here. Murray, no good. Murray's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Hayes dishes to Cunningham. To the paint. Birch's shot's good. And now it's a 3-point Detroit lead.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Right the pass to Murray. Pops it up for Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, this is often how DeAndre Jordan gets his points in a set offense, off the roll.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton, takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
It's your Pistons mascot.
Take a look at the New Balance player of the game, DeJounte Murray.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Dwayne Casey talk to his team. He was very fired up. He said, look, this is going to be a big win for us. We close this out, and we'll show the rest of the league who we are.
Thank you, David.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Trying to get open is Johnson, and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Now here's Hayes. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's the teardrop, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
That free throw good from Hayes. And the Pistons making a change here. Olynyk's checked in. Hayes hits them both. And Murray's got the ball here for Brooklyn. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Harden to pass to Jordan. That one goes. Count it. Jordan's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, DJ with the fearless opportunity, boy. What a shot.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. He kicks to Stewart. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Here's the three. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Murray. Back to Harden to take the lead. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 14 points for James Harden.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Cunningham passes to Olynyk. The shot comes out. Good D by Jordan. Here's Harden on the wing. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Now here's Cunningham. Defense is right there. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Nets leading by 3. To the middle. Here's White. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Now here's Cunningham, guarded by Harden. Cunningham kicks to Stewart. Here's Hayes, rejected by Murray. A second chance effort. Johnson can't get it to go. Now here's Hayes. Not a lot of room. Cunningham with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Back to Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. They need this. Got it. What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
At the line for the Nets.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Here's Bay. No good on the quick 3. And they go to the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Here's Bay. Detroit, no good that time either. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean,